Okay, hey, my name is Gary Cleveland. I'm gonna show you guys some trick today. First, let's start with the hand. This is a regular hand. I'm recovering from a knife injury. I went to take this off a minute ago and I can still see the bone, so I'm gonna leave that on. Do have my wedding ring on my dead finger, what I call my dead finger. Just basically for more power of devastation. You know, that's all right. So anyway, let's get right to the trick. When I was a kid, I was 14. I went to school in California. So and you know, just like any kid, you learn a couple tricks in school. You learn the thump, you learn the flick. Here, let's get we can use something here. Here we go. You learn the flick, a powerful move. All right, then at some point you migrate from the flick. Once you've mastered the flick, I should have said this was a flick injury. That's what I should have said. All right, well, it wasn't. It's not a flick. It's a knife injury. I'm sorry. All right. So anyway, all right. So at some point you upgrade to the thump. Now, when you get the thump going, look at that. I mean, that's serious. All right, so the thump, if you put a thump on somebody's ear, and when you learn to load load a thump with one hand, or double thump load, you can really wreak some havoc on some people's ears. All right, so the trick I'm going to show you is the next step. It's kind of like going to like a nuclear level after just being with artillery for a while. So the trick I'm going to show you is what's called a dead finger. All right, so the dead finger, I'm going to show you this trick. Here's the only thing I ask of anyone. If you're going to learn this trick, the dead finger, do not do it on anyone smaller than you. That's the only thing I ask. Same with my dad's rule for fighting. Don't ever fight anyone smaller than you. You know, that simple rule. And you always win. So anyway, I'll show you the dead finger. Just don't do it on anybody smaller than you. If you're going to dead finger somebody, it's going to be your friends or somebody bigger than you, and you're in a defensive situation, you have no way out, you're pinned against a wall, you only can use one hand maybe to defend yourself, and you say, BAM! You say, wow, look at that. That's the dead finger. All right, so how do you do it? All right, so the dead finger, let me show you a couple different probably angles so you know what it looks like. The dead finger it's weird looking. It looks like, it looks like what it's, how come nobody knows this? How do you guys not know this? All right, so dead finger. What do you do to learn this? What you want to create basically is a finger that's free flowing and whoop-ah, it's working like a rat tail. Like a rat tail, a towel that you would roll up. So how do you learn it? All right, so the dead finger. You got to get your finger loose, man. The way I learned this, I remember sitting in class, not in class. I was not sitting in class. I was at home after I finished my homework and I was working on this. So the way I learned it was I would hold all of my fingers with my thumb. I would leave this finger out and stretch it out. Don't strain a tendon, don't hurt yourself, but and just, keep working this thing. Keep working it. I know it seems ridiculous, but eventually it'll get to the point where you don't need to hold your other fingers there. This one will just kind of cut loose. And at that point, you're ready. So, and then when you want to strike with the dead finger, of course, you want to use the same rat tail principle where you're already pulling back when you're trying to get that snap, like a bullwhip or whatever. That's the dead finger. So anyway, I hope this trick saves your life someday, or just something awesome, because it's such a fantastic trick. All right, see you guys soon.